welcome here. We will show you one of our very exciting projects here in Greater Copenhagen. This is our large heat storage. It is owned by us, HøjeTaastrup Distribution Company, and by Vex, the transmission company in the western part of Copenhagen. This heat storage is a bit different from the other heat storages you have in Denmark. Normally you establish a heat storage together with solar production. And then you put the heat from the solar production into your storage, and then you use it during the winter time. Here we put the heat maybe 25-30 times a year, and then we load it also the same couple of times. So we use it all the time. The heat comes from the transmission system, and they get the heat from the large combined heat and power plants or the incineration plants. And so they will have a benefit of it. And when you unload it, then you unload it to our distribution network. So it is like a system that comes in and out again, maybe 25-30 times a year. And in this way, you can use some of your cheaper production, and you can save it and use it when you maybe have some more expensive production. We can also do a little bit for the environment, because some of the more expensive heat production is typical, some of the production which is not that green. It is typical the peak load we have, and it's more based on oil and natural gas. So also it's a benefit for the environment. So we'll go up and see what is important with heat storage is you have to have some land where you can establish a heat storage that is not too expensive to buy. And we are here, we are on the countryside of Taastrup. We have the highway out there, and this is the countryside, so the land is a bit cheaper to buy. It is also important that the pipe system who load the heat storage, and it is close. And also when you unload it to the distribution network, that you don't have to make a lot of investments in a pipe system. So, and this is conditions which are here. Because it's not, you can put a heat storage like this everywhere in the Greater Copenhagen, but maybe you don't have the space, or it is too expensive to buy land, or it is too far away from the pipe system. It is 180 meters to the other end of the storage, and it is not completely square, so it's about 60 meters on one side and 50 meters there, and 17 meters deep. So, and it is 70,000 cubic meters water. And you have a capacity of 30 megawatt. So the storage here is loaded with the heat which comes from the transmission company through the pipe system from the transmission system. So it will be about 90 degrees hot water, which will be loaded in. You can see the diffusers here, where the water will and the heat will come in. Over there you have the pump station. It is under the ground and it's almost finished. From that pump station you have the pipelines here, and that way that connect to the distribution network and to the transmission network. So the heat comes in from the transmission network, goes here, and then it goes back that way to the distribution. We are very proud of this project because it's a benefit for all, the whole district heating system in the Greater Copenhagen.